This happened in 1986. I was living in a small village with my parents and little sister. We had an old farmhouse at the end of a dirt road. Back then, the internet and cell phones didn't exist, so we only had our landline, and it was disconnected most of the time because my dad would get pissed when the bill came. And because of this, we didn't get many visitors. But one day, my dad's side of the family showed up. It was a big group of about 20 people. They were staying for a couple of days, and they brought food and drinks, and we had a huge feast. I remember there being a lot of laughter and music and dancing. We hadn't seen each other in a while, so everyone was catching up and sharing stories. After a few hours, I wanted to go to the bathroom, which was outside, of course. And on the way, I noticed an old well. It was covered by a wooden hatch, and there was a rope hanging from it. My great-uncle saw me looking at it, and he said, "Ah, so you found the well. Don't go near it. It's dangerous." I asked him why, and he said that the rope was loose and the cover was old, and it might fall into the well. That made sense, but it still piqued my curiosity. The next day, my cousin and I decided to check it out. When no one was looking, we unlatched the cover and looked down into the darkness. We couldn't see anything. Then we started to hear screams, big, guttural screams. We got the hell out of there and ran to tell our parents what we had heard, but they didn't believe us and thought we were just making stuff up. Later that night, during dinner, my mom told us that she had called her sister earlier, who lived in the village, and her sister told her that some people had died a few weeks ago, but she didn't know how. Mom said that the police were called, but nothing was unusual. There were no signs of violence or struggle, and no obvious cause of death. The authorities ruled it as a probable gas leak, even though the houses were old and the gas lines were outdated. Anyways, the next morning, my dad's family left. We didn't see them again for another year. One day in school, my best friend and I were talking about the well. He said that his grandma had told him that 2 more people had died in similar circumstances.